I'm joined here today by Rick Caldwell, Combat FC matchmaker. Combat FC is a Northeastern MMA organization, and we're going to ask him a couple of questions about the matchmaking process and his career as a matchmaker. How did you get into MMA matchmaking?
Um, Kind of by accident. So it's kind of funny. So I've known Joe for a while. He was always a guy that I would chat with at the fights, and he was cool, and he was starting a promotion way back when, I want to say 2004-ish.
So his first promotion.
Yeah, the first promotion. So yeah, I've been the matchmaker for all but one show. There was one that I didn't do. The very first show I wasn't supposed to be the matchmaker. Somebody else was initially supposed to do it, and it just didn't work out. There weren't a lot of fights getting booked. I mentioned to Joe, he was complaining about, geez, we can't get any fights booked. We don't know what to do on this one. And I said, what about? And I forget which fight it was, but I rattled off a few fights that I thought would make sense. And he's like, well, do you think those guys would take it? And I said, yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hold on a minute. And I sent a few text messages, and within 5 minutes, both guys said they wanted the fight. That first 30 minutes of us chatting about it, I had, two, three fights booked. And he said, well, do you want to just do it?